All right, shall we get started? Let us begin on our backs, everyone. Taking that moment to stretch your arms overhead, your toe tips out long, fill up the body with breath. Maybe a big breath in through the nose, maybe a heavy sigh out through the mouth. Settling in, we'll draw those knees in towards our chest, rocking from side to side. See how we feel through the outer hips, lower back as we take some circles through the knees, one way and then the other way. You can split the knees from one another, just getting a little more into the hip joint here. Let's take a happy baby. We'll draw those knees towards the outside of the edges of our ribs. Knees are aiming towards the armpits. You can grab the tops of the feet here or behind the knees if that's going to help lengthen your tailbone down. And again, a little rocking from side to side. See how it feels through those lower quadrants of the spine. Nice work. And then taking the feet super wide on your mat, just washing those knees from side to side, rolling across the glutes. Those are going to be the area that we're working first. So give them a little massage here as you toss those knees from side to side. And we'll get right into our bridge work. So find your feet parallel to one another, hips distance apart. Find that grounding, and we start out slow as we lengthen the tailbone and send the hips high, squeeze, and lower to a hover. This slow pace, finding your footing, finding that breath at the top of your lift. So that sharp exhale helps target the engagement through the belly so that we're really focusing on the back body, the glutes, the hamstrings firing, and nothing through the lower back. Softening through your face as you find that rhythm. And using your strength through the glutes, backs of the legs to send those hips high, and even some engagement as you lower to a hover. So you're not switching off completely when you lower. Yeah, looks good this morning. We'll take these for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted. We'll get into some isolated right side work. So we'll draw the left knee in towards the chest with the hips lifted, and then shoot the left leg long as you lower to a hover. So left knee to chest, lift the hips, and then shoot that left leg long lower. Find a nice slow pace so you can feel that right side switching on. Stay with that sensation of lengthening through your tailbone and strong engagement through your belly. Oh yeah, this will start to warm up that right side glute pretty quickly. Let's take these for another 5. Bring it in, shoot it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left foot down, come high up onto both tippy toes, and find a quickening pace. We're pulsing up from here before we swap the legs. So enjoy having both feet on the mat for a little bit. Tailbone lengthens here, squeeze it on up, and stay engaged. Find your footing, so maybe you walk those feet in a little closer to get higher up onto your tippy toes. Fire it on up. Notice what's happening through your face, through your jaw. See where you can soften. And we'll take these fast pace for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted. Left heel comes down, right knee to chest as you're lifted, and then lower to a hover as you shoot the right leg long. So just catching that left side glute work now. Oh yeah. Should start to feel that left side firing up. Keep going. Yeah, that's it, Henry. You got it. Nothing through the lower back, guys. That's how solid you are through your center. Strong through your breath. Nice work. We'll take these for another 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, oh yeah, 1. Let's lower it down. Who are we kidding? Hug those knees in towards the chest. Rock from side to side. Well done, everyone. Maybe a little glute tap appreciation. And we'll finish up in butterflies. So bringing the feet together, knees are out wide, pressing into outside edges of the feet. Here we go, slow lift and slow lower. Tailbone is lengthening towards your heels. And this shape through the legs, targeting the outer hips, the inner thighs. Settle into your pace here. And again, nothing through the lower back. Nice to have 2 feet on the mat, isn't it? Nice height, as much as you can manage. Yeah, that's it, Greg, you've got it. And we'll take these for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted through your hips and pulse it out from here. Squeezing the whole time. Maybe walking those shoulders under a little towards one another. That might give you a little more lift through the chest, but lengthen through the tailbone. Squeezing the whole time in our butterfly shape. Yep, that's it, Sav. You got it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. All right, we're gonna finish these in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And we are finished with our bridges for the morning. We are coming into our planks. So 3 minutes of planks, 3.5 minutes of planks, and throw in some back extensions. Come onto that right side forearm. Left foot stack it in front. For our 30-second mark, if you want to add a little hip dip and then lift, that's what we're going to do. See how it feels through your shoulder before you decide if that's what you want to do. It's a little hard on the shoulder, so I don't always do them. Let's send that left arm high. We're on the clock for 30, stationary. Giving yourself some time to figure out what helps suspend your hips. So really strong through that right side waist, pressing away from that right side shoulder, and energy through the left fingertips and certainly through the legs. Yeah, it looks really good. That's it, Cooch. Heels, hips, and shoulders are all in a line, and you can come down to that right knee if you need. But here we go. We're at the 30-second mark. Right hip aims down, and then pop the hips up. So working the side body in a little more active way. Stay with it. If you're feeling any sort of tension build through that right side shoulder, you can just stay lifted. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Let's take these for 3, 2, 1. Come on down to our bellies. We'll take swimmers for this first round of back extensions. So lengthen your limbs out away from your torso and swim it on out, lifting through the chest, lifting through the thighs, and find that paddling action to get a little more engagement through the shoulders. Through the glutes are certainly firing, the hamstrings. Nice lengthening, everyone. Can you lift another rib up off the mat? Maybe a little more of your thigh. Stay with your breath. Last 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let's set up for our 90-second forearm plank hold, guys. Settle into your foundation, and we're on the clock. So take that distance between your feet that feels as if it's offering up some space through the lower back. You don't want to be too narrow through your feet here. Press into your forearms so you're not collapsing through your shoulders. And you stay solid through your center with the leg work and cinching up through your middle. Press those heels away. If you need to modify by coming down to your knees, feel free to do that. Stay with your breath. We're halfway in. Well done. Again, recommit to your legs. So strong through your quads. Notice if you're sagging anywhere and find that lift of your belly, but not the hips, guys. Yeah, it looks awesome. We're in the home stretch, just 10 more seconds from here. Last 3, 2, 1. Well done. We'll come into a back extension where we're holding, so send your arms alongside your torso and lift and stay lifted. If you have a little mobility through the shoulders, perhaps you clasp your hands behind your back, reaching your knuckles towards your heels. Opening up through the collarbone, and certainly feeling a nice little stretch after that plank hold. So strong through the legs. Again, think about your breath helping to elevate a little more away from the mat. And change. Finishing up our planks on our left side, stacking the right foot in front. And we'll do those hip lifts if you choose to at that 30-second mark. And we are on. Here we go. Line it on up. Heels, hips, and shoulders. Yeah, nice height through those hips. You got it, Philly. Come down to that left knee if that's the support you need this morning. Yeah, nice work, everyone. Looks so good. Nice little rainbow shapes. Here we go. We're adding the left hip to just graze and then lift. So feeling that left side oblique, helping with that movement through the hips. You don't have to take these too fast, nice and controlled. Oh yeah. Both feet planted down really helps with that action of lifting through the hips. Last 3, 2, 1, change. Yeah. Nice work, everyone. We have 4 rounds of ab work that we're doing, 20 seconds and 10. I'll walk us through them. First one are straight leg sit-ups. So legs are out long. You start lengthening through the body, and then you sit all the way up. Maybe you have the hamstring length to touch the toes, it doesn't matter. But find that nice slow descent to really engage through the front body. Our second one are marching crunches. So you're basically taking opposite knee to opposite elbow, returning to this flat-footed march. We rock on up to our sitting bones. Heels can stay down for this. Russian twists, take it from side to side, or for more work, float the heels. And then we'll finish up with hip lifts, but straight legs. So you're lifting all the way up towards the ceiling, and then you're lowering down with straight legs. Arms support alongside the body. That is our fourth one. So straight leg sit-ups. Let us get ready. Lengthen out through the body, arms overhead, legs are out long. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So that exhale helps lift you up towards your toes and find that slow descent. Strong through your legs to help maybe ground through the heels a little more. Change. We'll get that opposite knee to opposite elbow in our march and work the obliques as well. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So take these at a pace where you start to feel it, not compromising your breath. And again, lengthening your belly or your back towards your mat. Change. Rock on up to your sitting bones. Lean on back. You're supported with your strong belly here and twisting it out. Here we go. If you wanted to add a little more work, you could hold on to a weight here. I've seen gas bottles used before, or puppies. Nice work. Floating the heels would be a little more challenge and certainly feel it through your hip flexors, so you decide. Change. So reverse crunch with straight legs. Support your arms alongside your body. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This is where you also feel that intense, slow descent. Trying to resist gravity. Keeping your lower back pinned down to the mat as much as you can. Yeah, that's awesome, Henry. Whew. Change. 3 more rounds of those straight leg sit-ups. Fill up with breath, recover. And go. If you're feeling pretty confident that moving at a quicker pace works for you, go for it. Yeah, Jeannie, nice. 3, 2, 1. Change. We'll march out our crunches and get that oblique work. Opposite elbow to knee. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Can you think about lifting as much of your back body up off the mat, maybe even that opposite shoulder blade? Avoid pulling your head, but hands are lightly supporting. 3, 2, 1. Change. Rock on up. Peel your shoulder blades back so it really serves your chest up. And we twist from side to side. So in order to feel that lift through the chest, there's a lot of front body engagement. Just be honest, are you curling forward? Can you send those shoulders down the back? Yeah, that's it, Andrea, nice. Change. Support with your forearms. We're reversing and hip lifting with straight legs. Here we go. Don't worry about how high you get with your hips or how straight you are with your legs. You're just connecting everything through center. Yeah, that's awesome, Hamish. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Change. Straight leg sit-ups. Isn't it nice? We go from straight leg to straight leg. I did that on purpose so we get a little more rest. Here we go. Strong through that exhale. Stay with it. You go, KP. Woo. If you're pointing your toes, maybe give yourself a little further goal to reach for. Change. We'll find those marching crunches. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yeah, nice pacing. You got it, Cooch. So really finding that diagonal crunch and aiming that shoulder blade towards the opposite knee. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Change. Come on up. Here's a little belly engagement just to rock on up to a seat. Lean on back. And here we go, twisting it out. Stay with your breath. So lower belly's engaged if you're lifting through the legs, and certainly getting those obliques as you take your twist. Yeah, nice work. You got it, Amanda. Keep going. Ooh, change. Hip lifts with the straight legs, reversing. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Maybe these are your slowest ones yet, so you really tap in to what fires to control that descent. Yeah, that's awesome. I can just see your toes doodling, Sally. That's awesome. Change. Last round of these, guys. Well done. Straight leg sit-ups. 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, working at your own pace. Maybe you quicken it, maybe you slow it down. Keep the integrity of that slow descent. Use your breath. Change. Marching it out for the last time. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Can you get a little more lift of the chest towards the thighs rather than the thighs towards the chest? Oh yeah. Nice crunching. You got it, Sarah. So good. 3, 2, 1. Change. Rock on up. Draw your shoulder blades down your back, and we'll twist it out. Here we go. Heels floating or grounded. Think sternum lifting. Avoid those shoulders rolling in. Yeah, nice work. 3, 2, 1. Change. Support your hips. Forearms alongside the body. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You can even sit a little bit more on your hands if that helps you ground down a little more. Maybe get a little more height. Yeah, so good. That's awesome, Billy. Woo! Change. Well done. That was awesome. I'll walk us through our set of squats. So our first round is going to be a squat side kick. And I'll introduce what we're doing for the second and fourth because we're alternating. Our first round of upper body work is going to be a plank kick through. And then we'll do a tricep dip for our second and fourth. Running man, we'll take it on the right side first round. Knee to chest as you lightly tap back, find your balance. For the second and fourth, we'll catch the left. And then we're alternating mountain climbers and wide-legged burpees the whole way through this rest of our class. Should be fun. Come on down low. We're doing a squat side kick. So I want those kicks to come directly outside of the hips. Get down low in your squats. And here we go. So 20 and 10 for these first rounds. Enjoy. Yeah. Returning to the depth in your squat, finding that level change as you support the stand and the kick out. That's it, Nancy. Nice. Hello, glute knee, right? Woo. Upper body work. You can always do straight press-ups. We're doing plank kick-throughs if you want to join me. You're in a plank. Here we go. Find that diagonal cross. Ooh, if you're near a wall, you may need to bend through the knee. So the hips are not lifting too much, guys. There's a lot of core work in this upper body. Nice. Just rotating on your feet. Change. Right foot is forward. Left toes are nice and long. Diagonal through the body. Left knee to chest. Here we go. So the balance element is on this right side leg, and you're barely tapping back with your left toes. That's how strong you are through that right side leg. Connect to your belly as you drive that left knee towards your chest. Yeah, that's awesome. You got it, Dougal. Change. First round, mountain climbers. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jog it on out. Shoulders over wrists. Find your pace. Hug your belly to your spine. Yeah, Jeannie, fantastic. 3, 2, 1. Change. Next round of squats is a squat hip circle. So you're taking your knee and drawing a little circle as you come to a stand. Here we go. Helps lubricate that hip joint. Interesting coming back through to the squat, right? So good. That's it, Cooch. Find your chest lifting, tailbone lengthening. Strong through your belly. Change. tricep dips for this upper body round. Fingers same line as your toes. And bending both elbows equally. Press into the palms to straighten through the arms. You could take this to a couch or a chair for extra credit. Well done. Yes, Sarah, nice. 3, 2, 1. Change. Running man, left foot forward. Right toes are super long behind you. Left knee over left ankle. Shoot the arms out and go. Again, so light through your toes, but not coming out of this lunge. Oh yeah. The arms overhead, add a little cardio. That's it. So good, Sally. Whoa. 3, 2, 1. Change. We're doing wide-legged burpees. Right here. Jump back, jump wide, squeeze to stand. Yeah, we got a little more Jessie maybe. Here we go. So find this pace. Find your connection to your center. You guys are awesome, so strong. Woo. Walk it back, jump it back. Do what you need to do. 3, 2, 1. Change. Squat side kicks. Come on down low. Catch your breath. And here we go. So finding the strength through both legs to help you lower into the squat, and then the strength in opposite legs to come to a stand. And then of course those lovely stabilizing glute meads get fired up. Whew. Change. Let's find that plank kick through. Again, take your upper body work the way you want. Here we go. Turning from side to side without lifting your hips too much. Nice turning on your feet. Yeah, so good, you guys. I love it. 3, 2, 1. Change. Back to the right foot forward, left toes long. Maybe catch your breath in your low lunge. And here we go. So you don't need to go super fast. Find that stability through that right side leg. Oh yeah, it should be firing. Nice reaching, everyone. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Change. Oh look, you're so low you can get right ready for your mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Hug your belly to the spine. Nice, true cross under. Yeah, fantastic, Sam. You got it. Stay with your breath. 3, 2, 1. Change. Last round for this set of 4. Squat hip circles to the top. Come on down low. Here we go. So nice big wide circles, finding that movement through the hips, and then returning to your squat. Nice little inner thigh work, outer hip work, so good. 3, 2, 1. Change. Tricep dips. Stay even with how you lower and lift through the arms. Hips are just along for the ride. That being said, you could put a little weight on your belly if you wanted a little more work. Or as some of you are taking it to some furniture, I love it. Looks good. 3, 2, 1. Change. Let's find that running man with the left foot forward. Diagonal through the body. Arms overhead. And here we go. Maybe just your big toe taps. That's how solid you are through your left side. Don't forget about that belly engagement as you drive the knee forward. Yeah, Nancy, so good. 3, 2, 1. change, wide-legged burpees. Let's alternate. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yeah, walk these out, jump these out, make it work for you. Sometimes having carpet makes it a little easier to jump. Ooh, yeah, that's a great pacing. 3, 2, 1. Change. That was awesome. We're gonna go for 30 and 10 on these next 4. I think you guys are good for it. You've been working so hard. Let me just set up the timer. Hold on one second. So what we're gonna do for our first set of squats, we're gonna alternate again. We've got leapfrog squats to start. Come on down low, maybe you tap your fingers, and then you come to your tippy toes as you lift your heels and reach high. Our second one is gonna be a prisoner squat with a knee drive combo. So it kind of depends on which knee you go down on. If you're starting on your right knee first, and then you come up with your left knee to chest. So if you go down left, then you come up and drive the right knee. So I really want you to think about your left-right brain. You'll get it after 30 seconds. And then our first round of upper body work are gonna be a plank to bear to plank press up. And our alternating one will be bear the whole time, but little side crunches. Our balance work, we'll find this elbow to knee, extend, elbow to knee, and lengthen. We'll catch right and left, and then of course alternating our mountain climbers and wide-legged burpees. So, we kind of have to pay attention, or not, it doesn't matter. We got 30 seconds to work and figure it out. First one are leapfrog squats. Turn your toes out, heels are slightly in, come on down low, and then send your arms high as you come high onto your tippy toes. So think about lifting through the chest as you find the depth through the legs. Oh yeah. Find your pace, maybe a little squeeze of the glutes at the top as you come to your tippy toes to stay balanced. If it seems a little longer than normal, that's because it is. It's 30 seconds. You guys have got it. Change. This first round of press-ups, plank to bear to plank to press up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So this bear shape is just a hovering tabletop. Stay honest with where your knees are in space and nice and horizontal through the spine. Oh yeah. Stay with it, nice pacing everyone. So strong through the legs, through the middle as you bring the knees in. Change. We're gonna send our left arm high, left toes reach out, connect elbow to knee, and then lengthen. Here we go. Balancing on this right side leg. Can you find a little more vertical line through that right side body? Slow down the breath. So good. Great focus. That's awesome, Sally. Keep with it. 3, 2, 1. Change. Mountain climbers. 30. Let's go after it. You're welcome, Steve. Here we go. Light through your toes. Stay with it. Yeah, that's awesome. You got it, Henry. Three, 2, 1. Change. So prisoner squats, alternating which leg you lower down, and then knee to chest at the end. So if you're coming down on your right knee, coming up on your right foot, you can draw, you can know it, just swap it out. I just explained it poorly, but you got it. There we go, I found it now. Yeah, so good. Let's work.